don't feel like I need to be here, but I absolutely want to be here. I love hanging out with the guys and developing these types of relationships that you don't get otherwise. I love going to camp and staying at St. John Fisher for those 2 weeks or whatever it is, staying up, playing cards, video games, whatever it is, developing that camaraderie. And again, we're in Buffalo. We're not in a big city and a big port where you can just fly out to anywhere you want to. And I think there's a lot of good in that, especially when it comes to developing a football team where guys got to hang out with each other, guys got to go over and play cards and watch TV and watch movies and go golfing together. And I think that develops a stronger bond between teammates, which pays dividends on the field, in my honest opinion.
What is up, YouTube world, fellow Bills fans, Bills Mafia, what up? NFL fans, all y'all, hit the comments, let's talk. You heard Josh Allen there, man. I love this. I love to hear this. You know what I'm saying? Voluntary workouts are going on, and we're hearing about all the guys who ain't there across the league. You know, whether it's a contract situation, they want a new deal, or they're rehabbing an injury, or they just want to kick their feet up at home for an extra couple weeks or however long it is, right? But the Bills' Josh Allen, the leader, the best quarterback in the NFL who's about to lead us to this Super Bowl title, is there. And he says, you know what? In all actuality, I don't really even have to be here. But you know what? I'm here because I want to be here. I love being here. I love this team. I love being a part of this organization. And you heard him speaking on something that I constantly bring up on this video, you know, on these videos, apologies. You know what I mean? That I don't think a lot of football fans who don't really, you know, pay the Bills that much attention don't really realize is the brotherhood, the camaraderie, the high morale on this team. You know what I mean? Like, this is for real, for real. That's a big deal. Okay? That's for, like, real talk. That means a lot. You heard them. They go out there, they put in the work on the field, they grow together as a team. But when they're off that field, they might be playing, you know, video games, just kicking it, doing whatever. They're spending time together. They're building a bond together. You know what I mean? And, you know, like, it shows on the field. Like last year, you know, there was a couple little slumps or whatever that had people talking. Like I said, the Patriots fans really got real brave and real boisterous when we lost that first matchup of the season to them. You know what I'm saying? And what did we slip out of first place in the AFC East standings for not even 2 full weeks, I don't believe. I don't know how long it was, but they got all giddy about that. Like, y'all were really trolling. Y'all were really, like, trying to really act like y'all were about to win the division. And I tried to tell you guys, you know, like, stop it, B. Stop it, B. But they didn't want to hear me. They didn't listen to Coffee. But what I'm getting at is the Bills, you know, as a squad, as a team, being the fact that they're all on the same page and they all got, you know, love for each other, and like they believe in each other. It's a lot easier to weather the hard times. You know what I'm saying? Think about it, y'all. There's a lot of teams that there might be a lot more individual-ish going on, or like, they, you know, they're like, okay, we go out there on the field and we play as a team during game day. But other than that, like, I got this and that going on. And then, you know, a rainy day happens and everything starts to fall apart. Not in Buffalo, not with this team. And don't forget, too, like, as this team continues to progress and be a top team in the league, be an elite team with an elite quarterback and many other elite players, more guys want to come here in free agency. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I love this. I love our quarterback. I love what we got going on. I just can't talk enough about it. Like, comment, y'all. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that. In other Bills news, we were just talking the other day about Jordan Poyer actually not being at voluntary camp. And, you know, I was sharing with y'all, like, how I was just like, damn, man, we just went through this with Stephon Diggs. I mean, a different situation, but pretty much the same. He wanted an extension. And, you know, I really hope that this situation is taken care of expeditiously for all the Bills fans or fellow football fans. Comment and let me know what you guys think is going to happen here. Again, something I conveyed in my first video where I was speaking on this. It was like, I felt like I just saw something about this for the first time last week, and now it seems we're kind of at a crossroads. Like, it happened so quick, like, I wonder, I mean, again, obviously we're not privy to everything that goes on, but I wonder if this is something Poyer, was having his representation, or just in his, personal conversations with the franchise was letting it be known like, yo, I want an extension. And, I feel confident that this will get worked out, but we see Coach McDermott talking about this. It says, this is from Joe Biscaglia. He says, Bills head coach Sean McDermott said that despite Jordan Poyer not being in attendance, he's been in communication with Jordan Poyer and referenced the business part of the NFL. Said he loves Jordan, his family, and everything he's done for the franchise up to this point. So, it's good to see that there's the lines of communication are open between Jordan and Coach McDermott. Again, you heard him referencing the business side of things. So that's a good sign that it's strictly business, because there is times, where there's business, but other ish starts to get flucked up, where we start seeing some strain on the relationship between the players and the franchise, or the players and the coach. And that's not what's going on here. So this is a good sign to me. And again, I feel pretty confident this will get worked out. Comment. Let me know what you think. And last up on the news here, we're talking about a guy who does, it is all bad between him, the team, him, everything about the 49ers franchise. Hell, even him and the fans, as we just shared recently. Again, shout out to Jay Milley for keeping Coffee up to date on this story. You know what I mean? Like, Jay Milley, again, in a live stream was letting me know, like, Coffee, there's some wild ish going on with the bro Deebo. You know what I mean? Like, it's all bad. And then, sure enough, this really is starting to hit the press more and more every day. We're seeing media coverage on this, and it's just wild to me. Again, I can't believe things got like this between Deebo and the Niners. Like, this is simply shocking. It's almost appalling that things are like this, But as we shared yesterday, Deebo officially, came out. He wants a trade. He wants out of San Fran. And, we were pondering on, with the draft upcoming, is will the Niners work him into a deal, to trade up in the draft, or to acquire more picks, or, will he just be dealt to get it over with? I mean, obviously he's an outstanding player, but sometimes we see moves like that where they're just like, yo, let's just get this done. But the Niners have made it clear here. You'll see reports that they have zero intention of trading Deebo Samuel. That it's basically got to be an offer that they can't and won't refuse. So, as Jay Milley, again, in the live we had last night, we spoke a little bit about this, and he was like, yo, someone's going to have to come with a very attractive trade proposal to the Niners to acquire Deebo. And good for them that they're sticking to their guns. I mean, we'll have to wait and see what comes of this. But again, they don't want to trade Deebo. So I wonder, as I stated, things seem very, very bad. Deebo seems very unmotivated to play for San Fran. Do you guys think we'll see him refuse to show up as if he still is indeed a San Francisco 49er as the offseason progresses along? Or, do you think there is a possibility things could be worked out? Or what do you guys think? Now, as far as trade partners, someone, trying to acquire Deebo, a lot of interest. We've already heard there's a lot of interest. Hey, I'd even love for, my Bills to maybe try to acquire Deebo, but that price tag's going to be too high. I don't think we're going to fluck with that, you know what I mean? But comment, guys, if you'd love to see Deebo on your team. But it's being reported that the Jets are interested and reached out. It says this is per Ian Rappaport. As we know, man, when it comes to NFL news, right? Rappaport and Schefter, those are the guys. He said, asked about the possibility of a Deebo Samuel trade, says he can't get into specifics for a player not on their roster, but ... if the right opportunity presents itself, we are going to be aggressive. So I don't know. I mean, I can't say that I would think that somewhere Deebo would want to play, as the Jets is just horrendous. A train wreck in dumpster fire of a football franchise, currently. I mean, real talk. I ain't just trying to shit on them because they're my AFC East rivals. It's bad there. You know what I mean? Damn. Frank Gore almost had to go out winless in his epic, historic NFL career, flucking around with the Jets. I still wish he would have stayed one more year with the Bills. You know what I mean? I don't know. It is what it is. But that concludes the NFL news on this one. Please jump in the comments. Let's talk. As always, if you're new to this platform, that is what it's all about over here. Hearing your take, hearing your thoughts, hearing your opinion on the different topics in discussions at hand. So with that, I bid you adieu. Please subscribe to my channel and stay tuned. We cover a lot of other news as well. Other sports, current events, music, all kinds of stuff. So tap in again. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.